I hope these predictions are wrong and or way off. So guys, something was brought to my attention about a couple minutes ago, and it was about a Japanese artist by the name of Ryu Tsuki. This is a female Japanese artist. If I'm not mistaken, she does like Japanese comic books, right? I think you guys call them mangas or magnas or something like that. Anyway, she predicted in the 90s about COVID, right? So she had a prediction about COVID back in the 90s, and then it happened. But to be fair, a couple of other people talked about COVID as well in the early 2000s. So she was on track for that. She also predicted Princess Diana's passing in the 90s as well. So I'm not sure when she made this prediction, but nonetheless, it's popping up on everybody's radar in pertaining to a massive earthquake in July of this year, 2025. And that this earthquake is going to be one of the biggest earthquakes Japan has ever experienced, and that they're going to see a tsunami being produced out of that earthquake that's going to be 3 times the size of the tsunami we saw back in 2011, the one that also killed a lot of people. Now, why is this a little concerning? And I mean, like, a little bit concerning is that there's been increase in seismic activity in that region of the world. As we saw on March 28th, Myanmar experienced an earthquake of 7.7. And that killed, the death toll right now, is up to 3,300, if I'm not mistaken. Now, the amount of damage that's in Myanmar right now is apocalyptic. These people are having the worst time in trying to recover, as most of their infrastructure is all but gone. They are down a lot of buildings. I think 3,000 buildings, 1,800 3,000 residencies, homes, 1,800 churches or 1,400 churches or temples or whatever they call them. And then they're down hospitals and schools and bridges. The bridges is the problem, because they can't get to a lot of areas. That's why the recovery in Myanmar is disastrous. All right. Now, if this earthquake does happen in July, it's going to present this is probably going to be one of the worst natural disasters in human history if we actually get to witness it. Now, I am not nervous about it because, one, I'm on this side of the world. I'm only nervous for those people on that side of the world should it happen. Again, watching or seeing the increase in seismic activity in that world, what this lady said could be spot on. But I always tell people predictions are a lot of the times wrong. So with predictions, they predict a lot of things that happen. And if they predict 10 things, but 3 of those things are right, you're like, all right, their prediction rate is not high, but still they're giving you a heads up that something could happen. How's this pertaining to us? Well, it doesn't pertain to us at all, actually, other than the stock market would take a massive hit the following day should Japan get hit with a tsunami that's 3 times the size of the one in 2011. Now, California might also see a tsunami as well. New Zealand, Australia, and other coastal regions in that part of the world are definitely going to get hit with a tsunami. Now, California might see more water or flooding, but I don't think they're going to see like a grand tsunami. But again, it's something to put on your radar if you live in California and you do feel the tremors from there, because they will. Now, she said a massive earthquake. A massive earthquake, guys, to us is anything over 8 or 9, and actually anything over 7. But if she's talking about a tsunami being 4 or 3 times the size of the one in 2011, that means that earthquake has to be in the 9 or the God killer, if you will, 10, which no one's ever seen. I don't even think one's been recorded, but that would be like the God killer, and the world would feel that. Like a large portion of the world, would feel that. So anyway, guys, just keep that in the back of your head that it could happen in July. And if you are planning a trip to Japan, just be in your P's and Q's when you're out there. Be Johnny on the spot. You start seeing some shit or feeling some shit. Try to, panic and then run, because I don't know what else you would do if you're in Tokyo and this happens. You're surrounded by buildings and glass buildings at that. And you're definitely going to see a lot of death and destruction should you be there. But again, this is to put on your radar, not to panic. I mean, listen, if I have a trip going to Tokyo, I'm not canceling it. I'm going to take my chances. The chances of a prediction being wrong is a lot greater than it is not. So just Again, put that in the back of your head as well. So it's just something that, man, and listen, if it does happen, it's going to suck watching these people suffer. I'm going to tell you that right now. And though a lot of agencies, like probably the FDNY, NYPD, agencies from all over the United States, or rather all over the world, are going to head there and try to help, it's going to be tough. I mean, again, Myanmar is pretty bad. And right now, I think their hottest day was like 98 degrees or something like that. So it's hot. There's no help coming. And more people are going to pass away. In fact, I think they still have 240 plus people missing. So that number of the death toll could possibly go up to 3,500 or 3,600, depends on where they are currently right now. Again, guys, this is just something to put on your radar. It's not to panic and flip out about. Other than that, guys, this is the Angry Prepper. Thank you for watching.